This is the steam sloop of war USS Pawnee's Marine Guard Detachment. We formed this unit probably well over 10 years ago to honor the Marines that served during the Civil War. And so we have a really good relationship with the National Museum of the Civil War Navy here in Columbus, Georgia. The Pawnee has had a long history with the National Civil War Naval Museum, dating back to when we were first invited up for the christening of the Water Witch. And ever since then, we've been coming up every single year. The story of the Marines is pretty much an untold story during the Civil War, and yet it's a very pivotal era for the United States Marine Corps. A lot of things that exist in the modern Marine Corps today actually start during the Civil War. There was a huge expansion of the Marines during the Civil War, putting detachments on each ship. And so what happened was that there weren't enough officers to go around, and so the detachments were led by what we call orderly sergeants, and that starts the tradition in the Marine Corps of non-commissioned officers having leadership and wearing swords. Also during the Civil War, the Marines on the ships would often be put in charge of a large bore cannon like this one over here, and that unit, that Marine detachment would operate that cannon, and then the sergeant in charge of that would be known as the gunnery sergeant, and that's where the rank of gunnery sergeant starts from in the United States Marine Corps today as well. It's all volunteers. Everybody's responsible for their own kit, their own gear, bringing it together, their own transportation. They're all volunteers. And then, we have a great time. We'll set up our tents together, and we try to create an 1860s Civil War Marine village, if you will, and encampment, and we all camp and gather around the fires and cook. And like when we were little kids, we get to play Army, only with the bigger stuff and real cannons and people riding by on horses and stuff. If you've got an interest in history, so things like the uniforms, we go back and we look at the photographs, we read the actual uniform regulations that existed at the time, and we compare the two things. I'm wearing a Marine officer's undress coat. Okay, and so this is like the middle uniform. There's a fatigue jacket, there's a short one that is for more relaxed occasions, and then there's a formal coat that has the real high collars and the big epaulets on the shoulders and all that, and it's longer, But the interesting thing about the Civil War Marine uniforms is the ones that the enlisteds wear are the predecessors for dress blues.